Hello everyone. Learning English is an easier said than done task. It has been postulated that English is a universal language. In other words, it serves as a bridge of connection among us regardless of our races or nationalities. We, the non-native speakers, would be the best example of this. But why do we really need to spend a lot of time and money, for instance, just to be able to master this language? And how can we achieve the mastery of this complicated yet useful system of communication? Studying English takes a lot of time. It doesn't happen overnight. In my case, I've been learning English from the moment my eyes were opened on the values of education. One thing I've realized is the fact that learning is a cycle. It doesn't end. Since kindergarten, I've had an idea that English is not easy to master, but based on my experience, it can be enjoyed, learned, and achieved. You just have to exert enough effort and enough time. As English learners, we need to be aware of the following. First and foremost, we need to accept the fact that we are non-native speakers. We can't speak perfectly like Americans do, but somehow, in some ways, we are gifted with capabilities to imitate and to speak like them. Secondly, we need to have a lot of opportunities to speak, and speak. We have been taught about the importance of reading, and yet, we weren't given enough chance to make use or apply what we have learned. It's not just about the vocabularies that we've stored in our word bank, but it matters how we can use them in our daily conversation. Thirdly, when it comes to learning English, knowledge about it is not enough. You've got to have the motivation to make use of that knowledge. Confidence is highly needed in this matter. In order to convince others that you are good at speaking English, you must convince yourself first that you are really good at it. If you believe you are good enough, then you will really become one. It's just a matter of mind reflection process. I have been teaching here at Oncub for quite some time, and I have experienced how Koreans show eagerness to learn English. Most of the students have been satisfied, and yes, it's because they exerted such effort and enough time. Normally, students expect that they can acquire the mastery of the language at a short span of time, but often than not, it only leads to disappointment. And worse, this can even lead them to just quit learning English. Here at Oncub, we are trained not just to teach our students, but to care for them. Being a teacher is not just about teaching your students and spoon-feeding them with knowledge, but most importantly, establishing rapport and camaraderie towards them is a must. In order for an effective learning to take place, there should be a special bond of connection between the teacher and the student. There should be trust and respect. When it comes to handling beginners, especially children, a teacher should know how to teach actively with utmost sincerity and passion. Activities such as phonics and nursery rhymes are truly helpful to motivate them. Teaching children is very enjoyable and exciting for a part of a teacher because it gives them fulfillment and priceless happiness. In case of adult learners, showing preparedness and responsibility is very important. A teacher should prepare a given topic from time to time, especially if it's a free talking class. In some other cases, a teacher should provide proper books for students which are suitable for their learning levels. In our school, how to handle free talking classes, interview class, especially for teachers, conversation class, TOEIC and TOEFL classes, and so on. And each class must be taught with a sense of responsibility, with a slight sense of humor. Normally, students would prefer to be given an opportunity to speak more. They should know the real essence of communication. The teachers here at Oncub will teach you on how you should be taught and how you want it to be taught. We warmly welcome you to join our school and study with the teachers who are willing to help you enjoy studying English. We will make sure that you can get what you're paying for. We will show you that it's worth to spend your time studying with us. This is Jane, Oncub SO1, and I am looking forward to an ample time of learning English with you. I'd love to have you in my class and be a part of our school. So why don't you grab your phone now and dial 1-661-1217. Have a nice day and see you soon.